Hey y'all, Florida boy here. Okay, so I'm underneath my RV, and I don't know if y'all can see it. I mean, I'm sure you probably can. It should be a pretty clear video, I hope. I've got a light on out here. It's sun's already went down. It's nighttime, but I'm looking at the LP gas lines that come off the LP tank, and you can see right here. There's the splitter right there. This is a line coming off the tank, and this is I believe most likely going to the stovetop, the burners, and this one is probably going to the hot water heater, and that one's going out to the furnace. So you know, that's all good right there. But here's where the problem is. If you follow this copper line, I believe it's copper. I'm not sure. It sure looks like it's copper. If you follow this line, you can see right here. Actually, no, you can't. Let me turn this light over this way some. There we go. Should be able to see it better now. This got this little piece of plastic conduit over the top of it, but you can see right here clearly that it is rubbing up against the battery box. This is the battery box for the house battery, and that's a bad deal right there. I don't know who did that, but that's just a really dumb rookie mistake and potentially deadly mistake. The gas is off right now. I don't know if it rubbed through or not. I'm going to pull this plastic conduit off in a minute. We'll take a look. Hopefully it didn't. I don't want to have to replace this pipe, but if it's got any rub marks in it at all, if it looks like it's been compromised, I'm going to have to go ahead and replace that. If it's not, I'm going to move it out of the way, put a bracket on it to keep it off there, and insulate it with some rubber, not this plastic. So we'll pull that off in a second. But again, that's a very, very potentially dangerous situation. I mean, if that thing line breached and there was enough gas coming out, or any gas at all for that matter, and right into this battery box, and you hit the switch, turn the house batteries on, and again, it could have been a very, very potentially bad situation. Just a dumb rookie mistake. I don't know who would have routed those lines that close there. You really got to be careful with that kind of stuff. It could be deadly. So, and if that's not bad enough, you continue to follow the line right here. Again, I know the lighting's bad, but it's rubbing on that corner of the battery box too right there. Let me move this light over a little bit more so y'all can see. Oh, that's great. The light just went out. Okay, so I'm back with you now. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but and it's, and that one doesn't look like it might have rubbed through. It did put some indentations in this plastic conduit, but that's still a bad deal too right there, man. Eventually that's going to rub through. So I've got to pull this off and take a look. Like I said, hopefully it's not rubbed through right there. You can definitely tell that it's been rubbing, and that's a bad deal. So I'm going to pull this off in a minute, and we'll take a better look at it. Alright, here's the deal. You can see the conduit's peeled back, and you can see it is definitely a copper pipe there. The only problem is I can't see from the top to tell if it's rubbed through. I know it's not rubbed through because I didn't hear any gas leaking out of it when the tank was on, and the tank was about half full. So I might have lucked out here. I don't think it compromised it, but the only problem is I've got to dig up a mirror, and I've got to put the mirror over the top and push up on the pipe a little bit to see if it rubbed through or not. But again, I can kind of feel up there with my fingers, and I don't really feel like it's rubbed in at all. I mean, like I said, I think I might have lucked out. That little bit of plastic conduit over the top might have saved it, but I can't take a chance on just guessing. I really got to put a mirror on it and kind of look at it from the other angle and make sure it's good. So I'm gonna see if I can dig one up and do that. If I don't have one here at the house, I know I got one at work. I'll bring it home tomorrow and take a quick look at that. But like I said, you know what? That's just a bad deal. I mean, anybody can look at that and say, you know, these lines, these gas lines need to be secured down, and they need to be away from anything that could potentially rub a hole through them. You just a bad situation. You get one spark, that gas leaking in one spark, and like I said, you know, it could be a life-altering situation, to say the least. I mean, it could be a very bad deal. So, all right. The other side looks good. I already looked at that. That's definitely not rubbing. I'm going to insulate with some rubber, and then I'm going to do the same thing over here if the pipe's okay, and I'll build a bracket and put that bracket in on the battery box and hold this line out of the way. Make sure I've got adequate clearance between there. But yeah, man, just a bad deal. I don't understand why anybody would do that. Maybe they thought they had enough clearance, and you know, over time or whatever, things shifted. But you know, like I said, this right here is the battery box. It houses the house batteries in there, and I mean, you can definitely see where it was rubbing right there. There's witness marks. The paint's gone off of there. So we're going to take a better look at this tomorrow, and we'll go from there. All right, y'all take care. Peace.